At this time, I would like to introduce a gentleman who has had a great career in Christian entrepreneurship as the founder and bishop of Tabernacle of Life Christian Church and CEO of the Empowerment Life Center with a combined 40 years of experience in management, budget, grant writing, and organizational development. He is also a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Delta Epsilon Lambda chapter in East St. Louis. Please join me in welcoming Dr. WIlfert Lee. Welcome. How are
Thank you.
you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. You have so many titles. So do you
Yeah.
prefer for me to call you doctor or bishop, or which one flows with you?
Either one.
Okay.
We'll do doctor through
Okay,
here.
okay, we'll do doctor. We'll do doctor. So, Dr. Lee, it's not every day that I run into someone who has been a church founder for 30 years. You started this church back in 93.
That's correct.
So congratulations on that. And how did you achieve that?
Well, in reluctance, let's put it like that. It was never my plan to even start a church, but moving in the divine will of God,
Yes.
it became necessary for me to propel and started the ministry so that the ministry in me could be birthed even the more. So my son and two other friends, we came together and we began to lay the foundation
Yes.
for the church. And throughout the years, we just kept building and kept building. So we started with 3. I think we're about almost 200 now.
Wow.
But over the course of the 30 years, we have served probably over 700 to 800 people in the course of those years. Each ministry has its highs and has its lows.
Yes.
The greatest thing about being a founder, a lot of things you don't have to answer to.
Right.
But you also held responsible to the highest standard of accountability
Yes.
when it comes to the operation and the working of the ministry.
Yes, that's awesome. And so just kind of I read that your church is very involved in community activities and, empowering people.
One of the main niche of our ministry has been giving people hope and empowering them to be able to do what they really want to do in life. And not only just that, but yet working within a community that wants to be elevated to another level of living. I believe that we have the mission to empower people so they can become empowered
Yes.
in such a way that their lives would change. We do it through mentorship.
Yes.
I've had to go to court system trying to plead cases for people to have a better life. So our main thrust is really to take an individual or take a community and make it powerful in its own rights.
Yes. And you all are doing a great job of that.
Thank you.
And, and you're just an all-around community person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just believe in community.
Yes.
I believe that the church is the greatest asset to the community and should always be the cornerstone of the community, because growing up, you knew there was a church in every community.
Yes.
And the church was a place of refuge.
Yes.
And now I believe in my whole heart that we have to get back to the point where the church is the anchor for the community.
That is true.
And when we begin to all buy into that, I believe a lot of things will change.
I agree. And, and there was a time when churches were
Yes.
the anchors,
Yes.
when we had the praying grandmothers and the praying mothers, and and I know there's the saying about the lost generation where now there isn't a praying grandmother because the grandmother is 40 and she may not have been in the church.
Exactly. Exactly. So it makes the work just that much more challenging to be able to engraft them all, because now you got to take a whole family that has no church experience and no church insight or no religion insight, or better yet, I like to say experience or relationship, and begin to develop those relationships. So it's just more than just coming on Sunday morning and having service and doing what you do, but it's being it's being engrafted or being involved in the totality of the community.
Yeah.
It's what I really do believe.
That is so true. And you really are involved in the totality because, not only are you a pastor, but you're also a member of Alpha Phi Alpha.
Yes.
So when did you become an Alpha?
I am 1 year old.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be an Alpha, and I never found the right time
Yes.
to where I could be a committed Alpha.
Yes.
You know, I could have gone, but not been committed.
Right.
And I didn't think that would do the chapter or the fraternity justice.
Right.
So I rearranged life for Alpha, and because I really do believe in the work that the fraternity does
Yes.
and what it stands for. And I've always had around me alpha men. I've mentored alpha men, not even been an alpha. But the greatest desire that I have was just to be with a group of men that believe in service.
Yes, 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 and you all definitely believe in service, and you know the foundation for your chapter. Tell me about that foundation, the Metro East St. Louis Community Initiative.
So the Metro East St. Louis Community Initiative is about approximately over 10 years old. A foundation that has been designed to help push the vision of Alpha and also the vision of our chapter. What we do is almost like a separate arm of our chapter, but we are involved heavily in the community and mentoring of young men, serving the community with food and other outreach services so that we will be able to help, again, develop a community or create a community that will be whole and have wholesome living in it. So we're very engaged in our community through our schools and other programs we run through the Metro East Foundation.
And you're also a grant writer for them as well, right?
Well, I go at grant writing. I'm not the best, but I do.
Did they approve them?
Yeah.
Well,
my last one got approved, which was great. I'm excited about that and waiting on several more. But yes, my main strength in there is it's in nonprofit. I have a management degree in nonprofit from Fontbonne University, but also is that I have a strength in grant research.
Yes.
I can find your grants.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah.
I have grant writers that help write the grants, but our foundation has been blessed to do some wonderful things.
Yes.
The foundation recently, a year ago, purchased a home. Basically, it's our fraternity house also.
Yes. Congratulations.
And we're in the process of getting that renovated, but it's going to be a great asset to the schools, to the community. So a place for good meeting. And so we just actually bought an old school and converting it to where we can do multiple things with the community.
Okay, well that sounds great. And if we could touch on the Lights of Alpha Male Mentoring Program.
An excellent program, I must say so myself.
Yes.
Lights of Alpha has changed many young boys' lives. We mainly focus in on the middle school, began to do work with the middle school. They meet every Saturday at the now at the house, at the Plex is what we call it, and got some excellent brothers that run that program and give them good insight with STEM, the computer lab, teaching them how to have excellent self-esteem, how to dress properly, how to navigate conflict. So several things. That program it's been around since 2014. It's been doing a great work. So we're excited about that, and we're getting ready to do some type of expansion to it so that we can reach others. There's been a lot of requests for the Lights of Alpha program.
Yes, that's a good thing. And you know, the theme of this show that we're doing today is more than just a party. So we're delving deeply into the African American Greek lettered organizations because, you know, to the general community, they see these funny letters, they see these Greek letters, but they don't really know what they mean. You know, they may look at an Animal House movie or something like that, or you know, one of these pledging movies and think that's what it's about. But that's not what it's about, and you're about to tell me what it's about.
It's not really about that. And a lack of knowledge does cause people to have misconception. Alpha Phi Alpha is a service organization that loves to serve the community. Not only we develop leaders, you know, we promote the brotherhood and trying to have a camaraderie. Brother, but we also believe in academic excellence. You know, that's very important to us, that we train or try to help these young men to become excellent in their academics. So we're not just partying, but we are giving service to the homeless. We are helping those that are in need. We even service the veterans program. We give out scholarships. We celebrate those who are doing things well, and we try to uplift those that are yet struggling. So we're not just partying.
Yes.
But we're doing a lot of work,
You're
a lot
building
of
the
good work.
community.
Yeah,
You're building the community.
Building the community.
Yes.
You know, even trying to, this past summer, the Urban Garden had the group of young kids trying to show them where food comes from.
Yes.
You know, just educating. We believe in the academic excellence
Yes.
of our young men.
Yes, yes, and you all do a wonderful job at that.
Thank you.
And you know, and even in researching the male mentoring program and how was it 50% of the young men you all
Makes it through college.
yes make it through college,
Make it
and
through
that's
college,
huge to
yeah.
have a success rate
And
on that
we
level.
stay with them.
Yes,
we stay with them. We
yes.
just don't get them into high school and drop them. We stay with them
Yes.
and be a sounding board, to be an encourager, be a mentor.
And then
all
they
the way through.
eventually can become alphas, right?
That's our greatest hope. There's only one.
Right. Of course. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Dr.
Okay.
Lee. And how can someone get in touch with you?
Me personally, wow. I can be reached
Website or church or
at the church,
Okay.
314-532-1323.
Okay.
That's the direct line to me.
Okay.
You can go to our website with the Metro East Community Initiative website.
Yes.
It's a place you can learn more about our foundation. And you also can go to DEL1947.org, which is a little bit more about our fraternity. Again, excellent foundation,
Yes.
excellent chapter, and thank you so much for allowing us to come and talk.
Sure. Thanks for coming on. This episode brought to you today by Worldwide Origins, offering the very best in Black, Greek, Masonic, and promotional jewelry and accessories for over 25 years. Worldwide Origins is a proud supporter of the Not Just a Party educational series, highlighting the community engagement work of Black Greeks and their impact in the community. For more information, go to worldwideorigins.com.